call on stage Mr. Khraw Kharpuri. Sir, please be here. This session will be on growing business using digital channels. So all of you have been doing business and must be using digital platforms, different social media platforms. So Mr. Kharpuri will be primarily talking about how to scale up your business using different online and offline tools, primarily online. Let me just give a brief background of Mr. Kharpuri. So he's an entrepreneur from Meghalaya. So he's coming all the way from Shillong. His flight got cancelled yesterday, so it was a very long and tough journey for him. Just he wanted to be here and interact with all of you. So I think it is a wonderful continuation to Dr. Samuel because he is also from the food industry. He's been here for quite a long time. The name of his venture is the Chicken Wagon. So he will be explaining, he will be talking about Chicken Wagon in much more detail. And he has completed his graduation in hotel management and worked in various hotels across the country, primarily in Delhi. Right? So he completed his industrial and vocational training from Shillong. His startup, the Chicken Wagon, has received an award as one of the best 50 startups in the state of Meghalaya. So over to you, Mr. Kharpuri. We would love to hear about your venture and primarily how the entrepreneurs can get support from you from the angle of digital marketing channel. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to stand out here and to represent, our startup. And as ma'am has informed, my name is Khraw Bor Bha Kharpuri, and I'm from Shillong, Meghalaya. So I wanted to share a few of the story, the way we have been through, how I, become an entrepreneur actually. I did my hotel management in, like you have seen the pictures of there, that is a food truck. Actually, I started from scratch. I was, standing in the roadside and trying to cook and then, trying to serve people, trying to give them taste our product, like how do you feel? So from there, people started tasting our food and they said that the food is really nice, it's really good. So then after that, what we did was we were standing on the roadside and we were just covering with tarpaulin. There was nothing with me at the moment of time. So it's just cooking in the open space, and if the rain comes, then I'm totally wet with my team members as well. So that is how we started the journey, and then from there, what we have to do is what we did was we went to we thought of doing something different in Shillong. So our food truck, it's the first food truck in Shillong. So that's the we want to open a shop, but we don't want we want to be different. We want to be unique. We want to make sure that other people would be motivated by seeing us. So that's the reason why. What we did was we discussed, we brainstormed, and we thought of setting up a food truck because in other states it's very common, but in our place there's no food truck. So that's the reason why we are the first one to set up a food truck in Shillong, and we went and check the food truck with the people who are selling food. I mean to say the truck in Shillong. So we measured the size of the truck. And we realized that we'll be going to buy this truck. And then after that, what we did was we draw a line in that area where we stand and cook and serve. So within that space of that limited space that we have drawn the line on the floor, and then from there we started cooking and we started serving our customers. And then from there we realized that the concept is quite good. So we put this idea into a food truck. So that's why the Shillong first food truck exists in Shillong actually. And like I said, I've done my hotel management in the year 2007, and I did some of my, I worked with the largest hotel and Hyatt Hotel in Delhi, and while working there, it has been my experience was quite I've worked with certain hotels in Delhi, and then after that, because actually I come up from a family which we are not doing good, so as to say, my parents, my mother, she's during my childhood days, she sell clothes in the roadside or maybe like anywhere. So from there, like my mother, she applied for exams and all that thing, and then she cleared a bank exam, and then after that she started raising us up and telling that you have to really work hard like we did during our days. And she was the one who told me, like, when we see about women empowering, so that's the reason why I remember my mother, because she's the one who told me, like, oh, okay, fine, if you want to do something different, then you have to be different. So during college days, when I passed out my 12th standard, so at that moment of time, my mother asked me, like, what do you want to do? I said, I don't know. So what the thing is that, like, I asked myself and I told my mom, like, no, I have to look at my strength actually. So whenever we do anything in business, we have to look also at our strength. What is our strength? So my strength is actually, I love cleaning the house. I love arranging beds and all, and then I love not exactly cooking, but in fact doing all the stuff, work at home with my sister. So that is what I love. So she told me that it's better for you to join hotel management, and I asked her, many of us, like, after graduating, after masters, we realized that we don't have a job. Even we finished our masters as well, so we don't have a job now. So I asked my mother, like, if I do my hotel management after 3 years, will I be getting a job? I said, yes, you'll be getting a job and you'll be working in hotel. I said, that is the case, then fine, I'll go and ahead and go and study hotel management. So from there, she applied a loan from the bank, and she said that, that this loan I'm taking for you, you have to clear that. I'm not going to pay a single penny from my pocket. You have to clear the loan. So that's the journey. That's the first journey that I start in regards to the food businesses at that moment in time. So I went and studied hotel management, and then after that I worked with certain hotels, but due to the salary was quite less, I was working in Hyatt Hotel and I was getting paid 5,000 per month, whereas my room rent is for 4,000 in Delhi. And when if I say, like, I'm sick, then 800 will goes for doctor fees. I'm left with 200. Will I be paying for my loan, or will I buying my food stuff? So it was quite a challenging time. So I started working in some BPO sector, KPU sector. I started working in call centers so that I can earn more, so that I can pay my loans well. So that's how it became chaos during my work experience as well. So then after that, like, what happened when I was in Delhi itself, like, I fell sick due to some unavoidable circumstances because of my friends surrounding me over there. So that's the reason why I had to come back to Shillong. My dream was, like, to work abroad. Like, I want to work abroad. I want to do things well. And that was my dream actually. I've served Sonia Gandhi, I've served Amitabh Bachchan, I've served Anil Kapoor, I've served so many celebrities in Delhi actually. So I love to do that, and I really want to grow in that way. But unfortunately I came sick, so I had to come back to Shillong. My mother didn't allow me to go back to Delhi or some other place. So I had to search for a job. So I think so you have heard about GVK, MRI 108 ambulances. So I joined Bonzri because I have a BPO KPO sectors experience. So from there, again, I shifted my career, and I worked over there for quite some time. And then after that, what happened was, like, my mother told me, like, no, you have to search for a job which it suits for you. And also I applied in Chilbreeze. I hope people in Mizoram have heard about this company, Chilbreeze Solutions Private Limited. Like, they have set up out here in Shillong as well. So out here in Mizoram. And I worked there for 7 years, and from there, like, I got experience in regards to all the infrastructure or admin works. I take care of the administrative out there in Chilbreeze Solution Private Limited, and I take care of the guest house because I love doing that. So over there, when I was working with Chilbreeze, and then after that, we have another unit which we call Zira, and then we source product from farmers and all things. So that is what we do at that moment in time. So from there, while sourcing the products from the farmers, I realized of taking the products, mixing up the food, and then try to cook. And from there, we try to give people to eat and taste it. How do they feel about the food? So from there, we get feedback, and hence the Chicken Wagon exists. So we started with one food truck that is in Golf Wars, and then we have another food truck in Namuri, that is FCI, and other food truck which recently launched is at Maulai Mokunraw, and we have a small shop at Khraw. Why the shop? We want to focus in food truck actually, but unfortunately, during pandemic, so we were not supposed to open a food truck. We were asked to shut down to close. So that's the reason why we had to close all our food truck. And then at that moment, when we approached DC office and then we approached, the government saying that please allow us to open a food truck, but they didn't allow us. So that's the reason why we had to open a shop just because of the pandemic. So. And again, our team is of 20 team members because we run 3 food truck and 1 small eatery, and we are coming up with another food truck and another shop in Shillong as well. So why 20 team members is because we have we go to events like Cherry Blossom Festival, whatever events Chicken Wagon is all over the place in Shillong actually. Whatever events, whatever we have any programs or anything, Chicken Wagon you'll see everywhere. So that is our target actually. So that's what we do, and our target is first at the very beginning when we think of the food business, we were focusing on how do we start a business, like what is our unique thing. So while standing on the roadside, we realized that nowadays people doesn't have time. So they don't have time. So that is one of a problem that we are trying to solve. So people doesn't have time to go to restaurants or proper go to any kind of a shop so that you can sit. If you go in a restaurant, you have to wait for at least 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So that's a little bit of and then you have to search for a place where you park your car. Traffic is the problem. So from our end, what we do is standing right in the roadside, and you can come and order the food, and within 5 minutes we'll give a food to you that is compatible to the 5-star hotels, so as to say, or so that is what we usually do. And the packaging materials which we are using, it's all biodegradable, and the plastic which we are using also to cover the lids, it's all compostable. So that is what we do actually. This is our menu, and we have the combos and the single menu. Where with the combos you'll get along with the French fries and the juice and the fried chicken which we make in our food truck and we serve over there. So I just want to share with you all this. Some of the challenges earlier I've heard, where we talk about the challenges, and also Dr. Samuel says here, I would love, if you're, whatever you're doing out here in Mizoram, we would love to be in Shillong, because in Shillong there's no place where we can, I did ask for DIC permission where we can put our, so as to say, our main kitchen, something like that, where we can process, because we are serving juice, we take the soyum juice, which is a local fruit out there in Shillong. We process it by ourselves, and we are not adding any preservative, and we serve it to our customers. So we don't have any place where we can rent or something, where we can put our machines, and we can. But actually, our machines is quite a small machine. It's not a big one, but we want to process. So that's the reason why I was looking at your firm, and it was stunning. Wow, we would love to be in your area, so that we can run places that we can start business from there as well. So that is how we look into it. And the most important part we face right now is like earlier, ma'am also have asked, what if the internet goes down? So what can we do? If the internet goes down, then definitely we won't be able to sell our products. So we won't be able to do things, advertise or do social medias. And so those are the questions that being asked earlier, and I was thinking what can we do from our end. Actually, what we do is those products which we have shown up there. We have the red color juice, that is soy juice. What we do is we try to click the picture of the fruit, and we this comes a journey of so as to say the digital marketing or the digital channel which we have right now. So what we do is we take the picture of the fruit, we take the picture of the farmers, and we take the pictures of everything what we do, and then we at the very beginning, I don't know anything about social media. I don't know anything what to do, how to do it, and So what I do is I just click pictures, and after clicking pictures, so I learned from my sister about WhatsApp, and also started sharing pictures in WhatsApp. Then later on, some of my friends, my relatives, so it's all start from home, So whenever we do any business or whenever we do anything, like it would be great that if you have a helping hand from your house itself, from your home itself, because why, there will be someone who knows how to handle social media very, very easy, or who knows how to do some kind of so as to say like ideas that can come up from the house. So that's the reason why from there, when we started, I started with my sister-in-law as well. And then she's the one who would take the pictures, and then we sit together, and then we started showing it into our, and we made the Instagram page as well. We made the all the pages, and whatever we're doing it online. So we started in that way. So like I've said, like the challenges that we faced, like earlier during the lockdown, we have faced we cannot open our food truck. So in that way, like, that was the challenges that we faced, and then getting the right vendors, getting the suppliers, and even like transportation costs from because our packaging materials, if you have seen over there, when we started earlier, somebody have asked regarding the packaging material, like whether we should whether we should keep bottles which is a premium quality, or whether we should keep a local one which is getting out here in Mizoram. So when we start any business, I think so it would be good we start small. If we don't have a capital, so as to say, so from there, we see how it is, and then from there, when we started, our packaging material was not like this. It was the brown paper bag which we get it from the market, where we keep biscuits and all. I hope so. It's the same out here in Mizoram. So that brown paper bag. But right now we are getting the packaging materials from outside. That's from Mumbai. And even the cups that we have, right, earlier we give the cups which is normal cups which buy from the market, and now we have our own branding, our own logos over there. So that's how we go about it. And the lips which we have seen over there, the white color, that is a biodegradable, that is a compostable, actually which we are using in our packaging materials. So this is how we make sure that we pass this message to our customers, to our end customers, that we are using all these packaging materials which is compostable, and we make sure that we highlight that in social media. Just because of that, people comes and buy it because of we think of eco-friendly, and right now, which I'm standing in front of you, I'm wearing this t-shirt. This is our uniform. Actually, we wear a black pant and then a white t-shirt. We wear a cap, white cooking and all. So if you have seen at the back of my t-shirt, it's written Hal Thrash. So Hal Thrash is an initiative which what we do is we highlight that in social media as well, in the sense that whatever we're doing. Wherever we go, the Chicken Wagon, if it's in, let's say, in one location, we try to make sure that that location is clean. When we started our business in Gulf Link, the Gulf Link was full of trash. There is a drain over there, and what we did was we called it to the municipal board of Shillong, and we cleaned the entire area, and we cleaned the entire team, cleaned the entire area. So from there, we highlight that in social media as well. So people comes and partner with us. For example, the person who takes care of the trash and all thing, they comes and participate with us. From there, we build our connections with through social media. So that is how it spread out, and people know about Hal Thrash, and they know about the food of the Chicken Wagon as well. And side by side, and people who love food, they come and they just because of the food, they know about Hal Thrash, and they buy it in vice versa in that way. So that is how we build up our so as to say, our business. And next slide, ma'am. Yeah, earlier ma'am have shared about our milestones. We have received an award from RCM in Shillong, and we have received from the Northeast as well, and we have been into the talk show which is in Don Bosco, and also about this the below pictures is he's an influencer, he's very famous out there in Shillong, so we had a talk with him as well. So the talk show also, just because we discuss everything what we do, just because we share to people that whatever we do, and we have to make sure the why, the how, and what we're doing to all our customers, that people know, and then from there that's where we get our market. So earlier, I'll tell you, just because of this talk show which we did, I'll tell you the person, the lady actually, and the gentleman. And he's one of the person who's very famous in Shillong, and he in the west side, and he's very so to say a successful person, and he's now almost around so I say 65 years old. Just because of this talk show, he and his wife, they don't know about the Chicken Wagon just because of talk show. So he told us that, come to my place and I want to see your food, how it is, So he tell us, and then I have to go to space and explain everything about the what we do. And then after that, what he did was he gave us a catering, and that too catering of 100 people. And then after that, he gave another 200 people, and now he's telling that no, you have to travel with us to Nongstoy, where you have to keep 2 of your truck. You have to serve my people over there, because he's the richest man in Nongstoy actually right now. He's also an entrepreneur who really worked hard, in a harder way. He's just a person who carry, in the bazaar, and now he's the rich man in our place. So he's the person, just because of talk show, so we became famous, and he came to know, and he called us, and he gave us a business. But earlier, he haven't had our food. So that is how I would like to say that, social media, all these talk show, all these, branding, it's all, it's all helping us, our business, to what to do in the next generations, so as to say. So when we talk about digital marketing channel, so I would like to share, I would like to share that we have organic, referral, and paid. I hope all of you knows about this, or maybe some of you knows about it. So organic is actually, when we do social media, when you take pictures, when you upload in your Instagram page, when you, when you do all those things without any help, or you're doing it by yourself, or you're taking the help of your family members or anybody from the house, or your team members, So that is, you're not paying anything, then definitely that is organic actually. And referrals, it's through word of mouth and everything. And the paid version is when people ask, if you don't have time to do it, or else, you are giving it to someone else, okay? So the social media, we're doing right now, is the Instagram, the Facebook, and then WhatsApp and website, which we're doing it. And we're not doing anything by paid version, but in fact, we are doing it all by ourselves. Like I said, when we started small. We didn't have money to highlight our social media part, or to give it to any agency to do it for us. So we had to do in a very slow process. So we started taking pictures, we started uploading in our Instagram page, and also people started liking us. And from there, followers started following us, and also we followed back, and as well as getting all that. And when we talk about a marketing agency, it's a paid version where if let's say if you have money, already you are running business and your business is going well, and you have money. So there's a saying that you say, use money to get money, right? So you can pay a marketing agency who will do it for you, so that the social media part, it will boost, so as to say it will boom up anything. So that is how you can do it in that way, or else so say you invest and then you take a risk, so that you can make sure that your social media, or whatever you're doing, it goes side by side in that way. And like I said earlier, whenever we do anything, let's say right from sourcing till the delivering part, so you have to make sure from your end that you take the images of that and you upload, and you mention of that. So earlier I heard in the last session, there's a packaging material where it's written taking pictures, and it's showing up there. So that is how we should also do. We should make our farmers famous. We should make our whoever is doing it, people should know the end product, so that when they eat, when they take it, when they consume it, they know it's fresh. It's so as to say it's healthy and it's good for you to take it. So that the trust will be there. So wherever we go, we make sure of doing that, and even our tourists trust us whenever they come here in Geelong. I'm say in Geelong, then they definitely look at our Instagram page, and they saw the food, the feedback which the customers have been providing there. So from there, they trust us, and they take our food and they buy our food. So. And we also have our online delivery partners. So as I said, we have registered with Swiggy, Netflix, and Order. Netflix and Order, they are the local delivery partners out there in Geelong. And the Swiggy, as you all know, so this also why I'm mentioning out here is because these are also a kind of online platform where if your business is here, like doing it on your own, and if you want to get some help or something like this, so maybe like you pay some of the like we did, we paid it to the to our delivery partners, and then the commission is there, and then we are getting sales from there. Suppose if we are getting 2 lakhs from our own by doing it from ourselves, and then we're getting another 1 lakh from the delivery partner, so that helps us increase our sales, and that helps us to get more of income. So that is how the online partners also help us in doing our business. So the thing that I wanted to talk out here is like it's not just doing online or social media or anything. It's more than that actually. The passion that you have, the strength that you have, actually you should look at yourself being as an entrepreneur, let's say like women entrepreneurs or anybody that who wants to start business. Like we have to really look at our strength actually. What is our strength? Suppose my strength is serving people, so that is what I am doing it right from my heart, and I'm giving it all my energy, my whatever I have in me. So I'm serving it to my customers. I'm doing it to them. Suppose if my strength is not serving people, if I don't want to, I don't feel well, or I'm not humble enough to talk to my customers, then definitely my business will go down because I'm not humble. So that's the reason why we have to make sure that we have that in us and the strength that we have so that we can serve our customers better. So with that, like we have to look at it in that way so that the word of mouth or the referrals, the people will talk about the business, and not only just social media actually, not only just digital marketing what we do, but in fact there's something else that we can also do. So next slide. And here's advertising some of the the photos that we have right now. And I'll tell you, when we started our business, we click pictures of our customers, we click pictures of our food, we do by ourselves, all the posts that we have in our social media page. But right now, I'll tell you, these all photos that we keep out here, these are not done by us actually, it's done by our customers. So our customers, they really love our food, and they take the pictures and they put it in their page, and they post for us, and then they tag us, and we follow each other. So that is how we know that if you make sure that whatever strength that you have, you're doing and you're giving the best, and also like if you are doing it in the right way, and people will always love what you do, and they will do it for you as well. So that's how it goes on like this. So next slide. And here are some of the photos that we keep, the customers. And over there in the right hand side, we have our very famous artist. She's called Jessie Lindor. She's an artist. She's a singer. She's very famous in Shillong. I'll tell you, for one post or for one reels or whatever she will be doing, she'll charge you 50 to 60,000 per reels or per post. I'll tell you. So that famous she is. And she come to our truck and she did it for us. She didn't charge any money because she loved our food, she loved our whatever we're doing. So that's why she's helping us to grow as well. So that is how we build relationship with people, and that's how we get the business actually. And over here we see the kids. The kids really love our juice that we are serving to them. So we have seen it, they started painting our packaging materials actually, what we have done in our packaging materials. So they painted the same thing, and then they click pictures, they send it to us. So these are a few of the social media pages which the customers are doing it for us actually. We're not doing it for them actually. Next please. And we have and overall, when we talk about social media, we talk about Instagram, we talk about all these. So we should have a kind of a software as well. So we have a software that's called SlickPOS. This is where we track all the sales on a daily basis. Let's say in this corner we have the dashboard, the total sales for the day, how much we're selling, and then we have the sales summary that all register. Where if you click over there, you'll see a drop down where you can track which place, which location is selling how much. So these are some of the software that will also help us, knows where we stand or where we can do better. So we also have the top selling product out here, the French fries which we're serving. Why the top selling is because our French fries, we source it direct from the farmers and we cut it by ourselves and we fry it by ourselves, and we're not giving any preservative, something like that, but we are serving it fresh to our customers, and we're not giving any ready-made or pre-cooked food that is available in the market. So we make sure that we do it all by ourselves. So that's the reason why I was saying that, if we could have, if Dr. Samarsa is there in Shillong, we could have get a place over there in your park, so that we can make our potatoes and process our potatoes as well. So that is how I was thinking about it. So these are the things that like it will also help us look at where we stand and what we are doing. And we also have, from this software, we have our top 10 customers. We can see the customers who's buying more. So from here, what we do is whenever it's an anniversary of the company, so what we do is we make sure that to our top 10 customers, we go to their place and we give them our t-shirt, we give them complimentary food just because they have been supporting us. So that is what we do. We click pictures and we put that in our Instagram page as well, so that we respect them and they have been a loyal customer. So whenever they give us feedback, we work into that feedback as well. So that is how we work together, so that we win. So that is how our customers have been really loyal to us and have been really supporting us. So that's the reason when we started from scratch, now we are up here. Next slide, ma'am. And we recently, when the government launches the CM Elevate program, so we didn't actually. When I saw the hoardings, actually I was shocked when I was traveling the roadside. I didn't know the government has posted our shop and they have kept the poster over there. So we didn't know even the newspaper as well. So they have put up the poster and all thing, and the entire team was really proud of what we are doing, of what we suppose if you're doing a really hard job, and if you're doing your best, if you're giving your best, and not only the customers, but in fact the government, even the people or the neighbors, everybody will start talking about what you're doing. So in that way, the social media will automatically spread out, and not only by online, but actually by offline. So let's say newspapers, so hoardings, these are all offline. So the government will also help promote you and will know you, will put you in the hoardings also. That's how we grow. And even the other the Chicken Wagon Peace Festival that we have, that is also where the organizers put our posters and all, so that is how we start, that is how it goes on, offline and online as well. Yeah. And when we do any kind of business, we have to make sure that we have a vision that will connect you. It should not be only when we do anything, we think about money. We talk about money. Whenever we do anything, we'll always want to, do a business today. We want to get the money right now, then and there. We want to earn more. But in fact, it's more than that. But if you have a vision, and a vision that will connect you, that will make sure that how you connect that to the digital channel, how to connect you that you aspire by that what you want to do actually, and also that you have to know, earlier I've spoken, you should know your strength, what you have and what you are capable of doing. So these are the things that I wanted to share. Next slide now. And of course, the source of strength, actually I wanted to share with you all, being as a Christian, I'm a Christian. And whenever I start doing, earlier, I was not like that before. When I started my journey, I never, remember God. And when I was Delhi, I totally forgot God. Whenever I start eating my food, I don't remember to pray also. I start just eating like that. So when I started my business, at that moment of time, I realized that God has touched me in a different way. So in that way, whenever we do anything, I make sure that I pray to God that that things goes well in a proper way. So I put God in front. So first of all, we should always remember that God is the main person who will do everything. So that's the way we always have a prayer meeting early in the morning with the team, and even in the night time once we are done with the meeting. And when we talk about women, empowering women, so there's my mother, and like I've shared stories earlier about my mother. She's the person who pushed me really in a really hard result. We grow up and become better in our life. And there's in the yellow color, like my wife and my daughter. So that is how we do our job on daily basis. And in the corner, you've seen the lady over there in that white t-shirt. She's my oldest staff in the team. So as I say, actually, I'll tell you, whenever I recruit my team members, when I was starting, I don't have a single penny as well. So I don't have money to pay my staff also the salary at that moment of time when I start. So I just believe in God. I told them, if you believe in me, we will work hard and we will become better and do things in a better way. So that is how, when she joined the team, she's Garo and I'm Khasi. So she doesn't know how to speak English. She doesn't know how to speak even Hindi as well. So when she joined the team, she was just working in one shop in Police Bazaar out there in Shillong. There's a bazaar, and she was working with us. So her relative comes and asks me a job. Can you provide any kind of a job? When I was in Chilbreeze at that moment in time, so I remember her. So I just called her, and then the relative came to my to the office. And then when we started working, I was showing her, I was trying to communicate with her, but she doesn't understand my language and I doesn't understand her language. So what we do, we just show with the body language. You put this like this, and I was showing her this one spoon of this, one spoon of that. I'll just show her the action, and in that way we communicate. So now this girl, as I say, she's one of my pillar, and she's working with me, and now she can speak Hasi, she can speak Hindi while working with me, and then she learned it in her way, and now she's the main person who's taking care of the entire business, of my entire business. And I hope, if she wants to start on her own, she will definitely know how to start on her own. So that is how I grew my team, how I grew the entire Chicken Wagon team. So that is how we work, and through social media, through through the digital channel, this is how we get connected with each other. I didn't knew about her, and she didn't know about me, but later through social media, she came to know about the Chicken Wagon from her family relative. Now she came, and then she worked with me right from the start when I started the business. So this is about the women strength. So as I say, so even here in Mizoram, Aizawl, I expect the same thing. The women entrepreneurs would really do well. I've seen in Shillong also most of the women entrepreneurs who have received Padma Shri award as well. So we respect all the women who have really done a good job, for the state as well. So the next one. And just to sum up a little bit of what I said, I wanted to share this video. I hope some of you may have seen this video, or may not. If it's first time, this might be motivating you. So I want to share this video as well, so that you can look at it, so that we can realize that how much is the strength of the strength of the social media, so as to say. So this is in regards to the social media part. So I wanted to share with you.
और घर पे अंकल आंटी जी कैसे हैं?
कैसे ही होंगे यार, पापा ने नौकरी चली गई है, छुट्टी कह के भेजा थी, वापस बुलाया नहीं। चल छत, अमृतसर कैसा है?
सब सेम ही है यार।
पता नहीं लोग कैसे घर चला रहे हैं पूजा, पटेरी से सब ठीक है?
एक मिनट होल्ड कर। अच्छा मैं तेरे को बाद में कॉल करूँगा।
ठीक है, तू ख्याल रख अपना।
इंट्रामनी सेक्टर में वर्कर्स की जरूरत है। अगर आप किसी को जानते हैं जिसकी हाल ही में नौकरी गई हो, तो हमसे मिलकर जरूर भेजें।
एक मिनट आना।
क्यों है?
क्या की है? हमारे जरूरत है वर्कर्स की। डिग्री समझ रहे हैं पहले।
पापा की कहने से बब्बू हुए हैं। कुछ ऐसा बड़ा काम करो कि दुकान
छोटी रह जाए। तो दीदी, लेकिन उनका मतलब सचमुच से था।
कोई था।
उस्ताद जी कोई मसला बना है? ये मिल्क सेंटर है, रोज सवेरे 3 बजे आप ठीक है? आ जाओ। इसको ऊपर लेके जाओ। हाँ जी आप।
नौकरी के बारे में पढ़ा था।
आ जाओ जी आ जाओ। 3 बजे। सर जी ये सब आपके हवाले है।
यदि यहाँ इसमें आप नहीं करेंगे क्या?
वो करा लेंगे कुछ।
दीदी क्या चाहिए? ओए तू कौन है?
जी मैं टीचर रूम मैनेजर। आपको?
मैं कौन? दादा
हाँ जी इसमें
कौन हो आप लोग?
आप क्या कौन करते हैं?
जी मैं टेलरिंग का काम करता हूँ।
क्या टेलर बाजी? आप किसी ड्राइवर मैकेनिक को बिठाते हो? ठीक मैं कह रहा उनको भी ले आना। दादी वन मोर।
आगे बात करनी तो आना चाहिए। तेरा रसोई पनीर के ना करा है।
वो आप ही है
पनीर आंटी जी बड़ा चंगा पनीर है।
उन्हें अपना पनीर पे रख देगी ना कि तो और ले लेनी है अरे आंटी वाली वीडियो बनाई हाँ मम्मी
सॉरी दीदी वो ताजी नहीं थे तो
नया काम सीखने में थोड़ा टाइम तो लगता है ना कोई नहीं आ जाओ
पनीर
बढ़िया थोड़ा अपने घर ले जाओ अच्छा मेरे लिए बात
फौज की गति करेगी तो खुद ही लड़ेंगे जब
ओए पापा की कहंदे सी
मम्मी पनीर में मेरा डाल दिया
अंकल जी गलता सुनो थोड़ा टाइम दे तो मैंने सारी पेमेंट कर देनी है आपकी
पता जी के सामने पेमेंट आएगी तो मैं आपकी पेमेंट कैसे करूँगा?
ठीक है तेरे
कुछ नहीं चलो
कौन निकल गई तुम्हारी तनख्वाह में भला जा गड्डी ये दिवाली आने तक ना दिवाला निकल जाएगा हमारा देख ले तो लोगों को निकालना होगा यार
और इनकी भी तो दिवाली है यार लगी लगते
आता बाबू स्माइल कर दे बेटी पूजा पूजा
हाय पूजा
वो क्या हो गया सबको क्या हो गया यहाँ पे बोले तो नहीं होगी हेलो क्या हो रही है साथी
हमारी फेसबुक फ्रेंड नहीं है ना इसलिए शायद आपको पता नहीं लगा
ये है पूजा में साइकिल गुरु बाजार में छोटी सी दुकान इसको चलाती भी एक छोटी सी लड़की है फिर भी हम सब उनको दीदी कहते हैं जानते हो क्यों? क्योंकि जब सारी दुनिया लोगों को नौकरी से निकाल रही थी।
And I would like to tell you that I'm just a small person and I'm just doing my business, and my business is also a startup actually. I'm not a successful person, so I say I have climbed my first step, so I have so many steps that I need to climb, I need to work hard, I need to do my best. So this video will help you, like, in a sense how you can do better in what you do, and maybe even with your employees as well, because I want to share one last point, that what I'm doing is like I'm recruiting my team members who is working with me. I make sure that I recruit the right person who really wants or really needs a job. Actually, for example, many of my team members, like, they are a single parent, or who doesn't have their parents. You have lost their parents. You have to take care of their brother and sister. So I make sure I recruit them and I train them, and I'm not looking into people who are graduate or masters or who have completed hotel management or something, but in fact I give to the 3 standard or the 4 standard or the 7 standard who have left their studies. So in that way I push them, I guide them, I train them. So in that way, I make sure that I train them on a daily basis so that they take the business to the next level. So that's how I work actually, and I'm a small person, I'm nothing, but I'm just doing my best how to make sure that we make proud of our, not this state, to make proud of our own state, to make proud of our own where we are right now. So that's together we can do better. Thank you so much.